So we talked a lot about the Juice Crew. We talked a lot about them. Who else did you produce? Because you was
Technotronic.
You was part of that whole New Jersey faction.
Yeah, I did a lot of work out there, but a lot of people didn't come out. Like I did a lot of work with a lot of independent groups.
Right.
So yeah. So I'm on a lot of I did it, but the artist that I wish I would have came out was Candy Kane. She came out on the Funk Master Flex album with Biz. Biz did a record for her, and you know, I just kept pushing. I did records on Illegal's album.
Okay.
Yeah, Malik and them, Malik and what's the one that went to Hit Squad? Jamal.
Right.
Yeah, Jamal and Malik. Them two talented brothers right there. Like,
So give me a story about some of the groups you rap back in the day. Give me one about Kane. Give me one about.
well, gee, you the camera rolling? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, man. Well, I you know, with G, I always got to check before I say something. G, I always got to check, man.
What was he like back then? Let's start there and then maybe we can
G was.
So what kind of person was he back then?
Funny.
Right.
People really don't know how funny Cool G Rap and Polo are.
Right.
And they are.
So serious though.
No, man. Listen, G Rap and Polo is two of the funniest dudes in the Juice Crew.
Right.
Like, bar none. Like, people think Biz is funny. Biz is funny. But G Rap and Polo is a whole nother level of funny. And they are, like, I wish people could see how their camaraderie is. You know what I'm saying? I know they don't see them performing together in these days and times. Polo doing what he's doing, G doing what he's doing. But people just don't know how funny and witty both of them are with the jokes and the pranks that they play. I mean, we Juice Crew got some memorable moments on the road, and I always have to ask before I tell them. So you should have told me we was gonna talk about that today because I ain't asked yet. You know, cool. I get clearance on my stories because I don't want nobody upset about what I might have had released. But you know, usually I get yo V, man, that's what it is because they know I'm telling the truth. I'm not lying about none of this.
You just talked about the Wutang documentary.
Yeah, Wutang documentary. I haven't even finished watching it yet. But listen.
You said that was a lot like it.
Listen, I'm looking at it, right? And we already know that everybody loved, in the Juice Crew loved Wu-Tang because it was like a mirror of us,
right,
but with more MCs. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and hanging around them dudes, like, because we used to be around Dirty, you know what I'm saying? At Genius was on Cold Chillin'.
Right.
So you know what talent these guys got. But, you know, I didn't know the whole Wu-Tang at first. And then, you know, you meet Raekwon and you meet Ghostface. Right. These dudes is like forever entrenched in your mind in our history. Right. You know what I mean? Because of the rhymes they laid down. Method Man, you know, you remember everybody. Inspect the Deck because you remember them lines.
Right.
You know, like when he come in on that Wu-Tang Forever, listen, that's one of the most greatest coming in lines. Abomatomically, that said it.
For sure.
Said it.
That's the Triumph joint.
The Triumph joint. Yeah, that Wu-Tang Forever album. Listen, that was, you know, and just watching their documentary, I wish.
You see a lot of the parallels from the Juice.
I see the parallels.
Who else do you think y'all influenced? What other groups?
No, I'm not even talking about the influence. Right. I'm talking about the trials and tribulations.
Okay.
I'm talking about the problems.
Right.
The same exact problems that they went through, we went through. Right. And what I'm saying is, if we would have done this documentary just like they're doing right now, not, you know, trying to even make it similar, but just telling our story, we might have could have helped them get through it. Right. Because they still went through. We all as artists are going through the same problems. We're not sharing the information. Right. So their information is going to help generations to come get along for one.
Right.
At the end, all we got is us.
Right.
I love how they sat down and watched what everybody said.
Right.
In the same room.
Right.
That's dope. We are, as the Juice Crew, are getting together. We're doing shows now and we're reliving moments and those same kind of feelings are coming out, and we, you know, but
we express them now.
Yeah, we able to express them now.
Right.
Even the things that we didn't like, we able to talk about it without the anger.
Right.
You know, business is business.
Right.
We, you know, it is what it is. So that, I mean, that's that. I think everybody should watch that. That is something that's needed.
Right.
And
all of this stuff.
Yes.
That's what we doing. The God's Honest Truth with Cool.
Oh yeah, man. Because I'm gonna tell the truth. Yes. I'm working on my own documentary,
Right.
like my life.
Right.
You know, documenting myself, which we all should do.
Right.
And I got to thank Lucio Dutch for that, because he always told me, listen, your story matters. And I never thought, man, listen, we all hurting out here. We all, you know, nobody's giving us the way to deal with this pain that we're walking around with as black men, first and foremost. You know, we walking around with a lot of pain, anger, animosity. We're acting out in different ways, you know what I'm saying? And we have to get together and talk more, man. I never talked in front of no camera and was comfortable. I'm doing lives on Facebook right now. Yo, people, look, 1,000 people be instantly. Like, I'm like, wow. Who knew? I never thought nobody wanted to hear nothing I had to say. So that's why I wasn't talking. Right. Ain't nothing to talk about. Nobody want to hear it anyway.
So one of the things I learned in the documentary that I picked up, that ODB was trying to be like Biz.
Well, yeah. I saw that, and that
Did
was.
that shock you?
No, ODB.
Because I never put it together back then.
No, listen, man. ODB, me, Biz, and ODB, we had a couple conversations, like on a three-way on the phone, because we used to, you know, I wanted Biz and Dirty to get a record together. Yeah, because I saw him and Busta do the record together. Right. And then I said, Biz, Busta, and ODB. I said, I would love to make that. But Biz and Busta, we done been in the studio so many times. It's not Busta's fault. The Biz knows it's his fault. Busta done showed up for the session. Right. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. And for whatever reason, we never make the record. Right. And Bus wanted to be on our 4th album. He loved the 3rd album. Right. And he wants to recreate some of them records. He told me, yo, V, let's do it. I'm going to do whatever Busta say. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's how much I love him like that. So he came, he said, listen, I want to, if you listen to the album, the 4th album, it's a record on there called Funk Is Back. Mm-hmm. And Large Professor programmed the drums up for me. You know what I'm saying? Because we had it already at the studio. But when Large Professor came and just dropped them drums, right. Oh man, he killed it on 1200. So we at the studio and Bus is rhyming. Bus said, yo, I got it. Biz said, no, I don't want you to get on this record. I want you to get on this record. Bus said, no, I want to get on this record. Oh man, Busta Bus, listen, man, you gotta love him. His energy in the studio, in life, is just incredible. But
I had the pleasure to actually work with Busta a few years ago and help him get some things off the ground. So yeah, it was definitely a good thing.
But his rhyme flow that he was saying on the rec, like that people never hear because he never went in the booth, because he was doing it in the studio with me. He was like, how you like this? He was doing a style and the beat was going. You know how Bus be, and Bus said.
So the record never got made.
Never recorded it because Biz said, no, Busta, I want you to get on the. He said, if I don't get on this record, I ain't getting on shit, Biz, you big head motherfucker.
As soon as he see you, he'll start with his shit. You big old.
That's what he said. You big head motherfucker, I want to get on this shit. I'm not getting on nothing else but this.
So, Biz did a record with Heavy D.
Yes. That story. Didn't we talk about that? We didn't talk about it. I think I talked about it with somebody. Right. Actually, Mo B just reposted the joint that we did live at the Apollo. Yeah, big shout to Easy Mo B. Big shout to Easy Mo B, man. Great, one of the greatest producers of our era.
How did that record come together?
Heavy called me one day.
Right.
Heavy, you know, I used to be sitting in the crib. Heavy called the crib.
Right.
Yo, Vaughn, I want to do a record with Biz.
Right.
I said, okay. "No, man, you don't understand. I want to really do the record with Biz." I'm like, "Hev, that's, we make it happen." He said, "Yo, I couldn't get in touch with Biz at that time. Biz wasn't home." So I said, "Nah, Hev, we gonna make that happen, right?" And he just, that I want to make a record with Biz came in the first minute of the conversation. Me and Hev was on the phone for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I don't know. It was a long time just talking about what he wanted to do. Right. He said, "Yo, I want to do this, but I want to do it in Biz style."
So he had the idea for the record.
He had the idea that he wanted to do with Biz. Right. He said, "Yo, it's that time. This is his vision." Right. He said, "Yo, it's that time. I want to do this because me and Biz need to do something." Right. And he said, "But I want to do it in his style." Right. I said, "Yo, that'd be dope." Right. I said, "That would be dope." Now, mind you, I had nothing to do with the production of the record, but I facilitated the record because Biz had got this beat, the beat that we use.
Hold on, I think they trying to come in. It's all right. We make a little bit of noise.
Oh God, he had me running up and down the hallway.
We not done with y'all. It's cool. Hey y'all, this is real life, so I got my family with me, so we doing this interview and I got my little ones running around, but it's all good. So you were saying about the Heavy D.
Oh, so Heavy had the vision, and he just kept explaining to me what he wanted to do and how he wanted to do it. And I said, "Yo, Hev, man, no problem, man. I'm gonna make that happen." You know what I mean? So said, "No, Vaughn, blah blah blah," and I'm gonna always remember that conversation because Heavy ain't here no more, man. And that record is a dope record. And that moment that we did it, that's the only time we ever performed that record.